inspection period is. That is absolutely critical. Absolutely critical, because then we know when we should be doing it. Okay? Because what is the problem? We know late blight hits August 15th. That's a good heads up. But when the carrot rust fly comes out or the leaf miners come out, those are good heads up things. So if we can still get that publication, pest control for the home and garden, into agriculture. Yeah. If you're totally lost, I've got some old copies you can photocopy. Okay? Seriously. Okay.
Brian?
Yes.
One more question that's kind of dumb, probably, but
there are no dumb questions.
Remay, Floss, and BTK, they both are, you use them to not allow cabbage moth to get on your brassicas. So, would you need those if you had Remay Floss? Would you need the BTK, or?
It's a process. In terms of, if you're very diligent,
yeah.
You know, you don't need to have these things.
Okay.
But most of us aren't. Right. Suddenly we get to the point where now it's destroying everything.
Yeah.
You know, and it breaks your heart after you work so hard, everything is great, and overnight just holes in all your leaves, and it just destroys your crop. This one application of this, because it stops them feeding, would have solved the problem.
Great.
So it's nice to have as a backup.
Okay.
I mean, we're doing things now the right way. We're thinking things through.
Yeah.
You know. So. Okay.
I better not. Well, I'll wait. I'm going to get him alone. He's not here today. I'm going to get him alone and ask him stuff. Monsanto stuff.
Talking about root rot right now. Yeah. Yeah. No, the thing is about planting too deep. That's an experience thing. You always plant when you buy transplants at the level that you find them. That's where you plant them at the same time. If it's a little bit leggy, you can cheat in a little bit deeper. Okay? On tomatoes, all the old timers. I don't want those short tomatoes. Sometimes you got those long, lanky tomatoes. Everybody says, I was going to try those. They bury them deep. Why? Because tomatoes are stem rooting. At each little node, or where the leaves are, that light point on a plant, they make roots there. So, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, peppers a little bit, yeah. Yeah, we're finding some problems with stem rot on peppers now. It's like...
Cabbage is okay though, right?
Yeah, cabbage is fine, absolutely. And it's a art. It's a great question. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for doing this for everybody. I mean, we all learn from these things, and, you know, it is just an important thing to do. I just want you to take what I said not as gospel, but just guidelines, benchmarks in terms of things that you may want to apply to everything that you do in your garden. But the point is, here we are, April 29th, a very bad year, 2 to 3 weeks behind. And but at this point here, we're ready to plant right now. The cool crops. Why? Because we've got 10-degree day temperatures consistently now, and then we're ready to go. But have fun doing it. It isn't a pressure thing. It's an enjoyable thing. And I guess the bottom line is, when you harvest things out of your own garden that are fresh and organic, and that wonderful flavor that you get out of them, and it's just the sheer joy of doing it, I think is important. But as a society, we don't know how to do anything anymore. Everything's made for us, and it's made usually in Asia now. And I think getting back to understanding how to do the basic things is very important for all of us. And I just encourage you to have a lot of fun. And you know, if you don't make mistakes, you're not doing the right thing. You learn by making mistakes, and nature teaches us pretty quickly what we're doing wrong. But just have fun and choose the varieties that you like, but also choose varieties that are a little more bred to be a little more disease resistant. This is not GMO. This is really about over time taking a plant that's pretty good and getting better flavors, getting it earlier, getting it to be more disease tolerant. That's all that's happening. I think we should, it's like buying a Ford Model T or a smart car. I'd go with a smart car, because you know what? In today's world, that's probably more important. It really is. Okay?
We want to thank you too, Brian. I've got an extra copy of Farm Book. Thanks for coming.